Ini ada 3 lalat di sini, ngapain sih? Ini kalau jendela dibuka pasti begitu deh. Terus no, go. Terus ngusir lalat itu tuh paling susah karena mereka itu kayak nggak tahu arah. Mereka tahu masuk tapi nggak tahu keluar. Ini udah dibuka selebar ini jendelanya. Tapi pasti kalau diusir mereka nggak terarah deh. Shh. Nggak heran sih. Kalian nonton ini nggak sih? Lah, mana nih? Kalian nonton Breaking Bad nggak? Series Breaking Bad itu? Jadi di salah satu scene-nya si Walter White-nya itu tuh ada 1 ekor lalat yang masuk ke labnya, terus susah banget diusirnya sampai dia emosi, terus pada akhirnya buat memusnahkan lalat itu dia sampai kayak harus ngebakar ngebom 1 lab gitu. Valid reason. Yes. Terus arahnya random banget karena anginnya ada yang ke kiri, ada yang ke kanan. It's a nice summer. Hai, aku sedang duduk di bawah pohon di kampus. Hari yang cerah dan menarik hati. Oke, ini lokasinya di depan gedung Helix. Nih, tuh sana Helix. What if I don't actually deserve this? The day I got my acceptance letter, I was over the moon. I told my family, my boyfriend, my friends. It felt like a dream come true. When I first came to the Netherlands, I feel excited but also terrified. Everyone around me seemed to know what they were doing. Yet they spoke confidently. They know the words I never heard before. And I started to doubt myself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe they made a mistake accepting me. Maybe I'm not as smart as everyone else. This is something that I am currently dealing with lately. And when I search about it, turns out this kind of thought is called impostor syndrome. Impostor syndrome is when you feel like you're a fraud. It's like your success isn't truly yours. And you feel like someday people will finally find out that you don't belong. And it's more common than we think, especially among international students or women or high achievers. It's that pressure to prove ourselves, to constantly be perfect, while in fact, in reality, we are learning, we are growing. Imposter syndrome is the voice that whisper you are not good enough. It makes you doubt your achievement, your intelligence, and even your rights to be where you are. We step into new environments, new cultures, even sometimes new language. We are far away from people who is always reminded us of our worth, and suddenly you feel like an outsider that's trying to prove that you belong. I just searched that imposter syndrome is showed in several different ways. The first one is the fraudster. This is when you're feeling that your achievement is just luck, and you have a thought that someday people will find out that you were not actually capable. Another way is the perfectionist. This is the constant need to be perfect, to make no mistakes, because any slight mistake will prove that they are right, that you are not as capable as what they think. Another way is the superhuman. This is the tendency to overwork, to taking on more than what you can handle, just to prove that you belong. All of this, does it sound familiar? For international students, this syndrome can feel heavier because you're learning, you're adapting to new system, new culture, or maybe different style of communication. You compare yourself to your classmates that seem effortlessly grasp everything in the class. And sometimes there's also unspoken pressures, maybe like to make your family proud, or maybe to be your country's representative. So every small mistakes will feel like it's something that's very big. It's exhausting mentally and emotionally. So when I finally was aware about this syndrome, I started to looking at how do I deal with it. And here are a few things that actually helped me. First, I started talking about it with friends, also with mentors or even classmates. And turns out they are actually sometimes feel the same. Sometimes we need people who understand what we are feeling and can also remind you that you're doing good, you're enough, you belong. Do you always take a picture after every group work?
No.
Oh no.
If I close with the like I'm comfortable with the group, I will take a picture. But if it's not,
when you're uncomfortable, you take a picture. So then you can report it to the university.
Yeah, man.
This black guy, get him on.
Like motherfucking black guys in my group.
So
Alright, I'm taking this picture.
take a picture of video.
Or is it a video?
yeah, it's recording now. You can say whatever, just not swear word. Secondly, when that negative thought come, try not to avoid it. Instead, acknowledge it. And for me, journaling really helps. So I write down what I feel, why I feel that way, and then I challenge it with also my small wins or small achievements. So for small presentations or maybe small contribution in the class, I will keep that as a fact that I'm actually doing good. Or even sometimes like just show up when I don't feel confident. For the data, a lot of data you're missing, not available or restricted, especially in hydrological data, GIS, and financial reports. So this is impacting our assessment for sure. And some quality of the indicators may not capture the long-term progress. Also, for cost indicators, highly influenced by the climate change, but we don't consider climate change in this assessment.
Okay. You talked about leakage, right? And that is the leakage combined of, is that for the old capital or for the new one?
The old one.
Okay,
the
so we're talking
existing.
about both in like every slide, not just about the new one, because that was a bit unclear to me.
For the current condition, only the new one, and for
So is it just about the whole, like, let's say population growth and stuff? Is it for the whole population of Indonesia or just for the
only
cities?
for the focus area, only for Balikpapan and the new capital.
And Balikpapan is the,
Balikpapan is the city located next to the IKN.
okay. And the IKN is the new one?
Yeah, it's the new capital.
Okay. So the leakage reduction was for
The
one-
Balikpapan.
Yeah, okay. That was a bit unclear.
And the third one, I remind myself that being uncomfortable means that I'm growing, because growth always feels awkward before it feels natural. The truth is, imposter syndrome is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign that you care. It doesn't mean that you are not capable. It means you are growing, stretching out of your comfort zone. So, instead of chasing perfection, focus on progress, because every mistakes, every challenge, every uncomfortable moment, it really shapes you to a stronger person. And remember, everything that you have is your superpowers. You belong here. You always have. La la la. Udah sih, jadinya bahasa Inggris semua ya. Ouch. Do not wait. Sorry. So, wash your hair once it's greasy. Otherwise, you will get this zit like what I had here. Bye.